Welcome back, everybody, to Building Southlake. I believe it's episode 102, so we're finally over that 100 mark. We were last week, too, but I figured I'd just bring it up for now. So today, we're actually going to continue probably working on the same building that we continued, or started working on yesterday, or last week. Man, I am just off today when recording. I recorded house number 6 today, and my words are just off. I just had a long day, I guess. So, there are some interesting things that came out today, I believe. That I didn't even realize that were coming out. So, how about we go over some of those real quick and what that can kind of mean for the city and kind of the new things that we can build. So it really wasn't too much. A lot was the banners are added finally into Xbox versions. If you don't know what they look like, they kind of look like this, which might look good for replacing some of these things here. So kind of that's what these were supposed to be, was banners. Banners are kind of small, though, so I might keep what I have. That could be a nice design for a chandelier or something, though. Just kind of keep that in mind now. How do you delete them? There we go. Hit the top part of them. That's basically like one of the big additions to this update was that. One of the other things is they did add some new blocks. So some of the new blocks are Nether Warp Block. I saw some more. Just want to make sure I'm not missing any here. We have Grass Path, which I think is also pretty new. Also looks kind of interesting. Ooh, I really like that. So if you don't notice, it's kind of just more of a half a block down. So if I place it here, oh, that's not a good position to put it in. So let's put it here. Let's kind of show. So those were even. This is just like a little bit down. So I actually like how that looks. I wish it was a little bit more green, but I think we could definitely use that quite well. Again, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. So that would be great for adding, paths and stuff like that into the city, which is what it's for. Let's go over some of the other new blocks that we can use for the city. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. One of the other new ones is a Magma Block. I'm not sure if it actually moves or if it hurts you. Causes fire damage when you stand on it. Haha, no you do not. I'm not on fire. Granted, it is creative mode. I'm not sure what I would really use this for. When it comes to the city building aspect of things, maybe like a statue or something. I'm not sure what I could really use that for on the outside. It just doesn't look that appealing. So you're probably not going to see me use that too much. We do have a red Nether Brick, which looks, I think that's new because it looks very, very bright compared to what we used to have. So you're probably going to see that involved in some designs. Not sure. I don't like how red it is when it comes to buildings. I want things to kind of, I want things to pop out, but I don't want them to look, too popping out, right? I mean, I don't want them to look out of place. I want everything to flow very smoothly. One of the other blocks that I will use quite a bit, I think, there's 2 blocks I think I'll use quite a bit. We have endstone bricks, which I think look fantastic. We will place those here in a second. And some of the other ones that I saw, I just want to make sure I'm not missing it. Here it is, a bone block. So you might be wondering, really a bone block? What could you use that for? Well, I can actually use this for pillars and stuff like that. I really like how it looks. Now, yes, the top portion of it, I'm not a big fan of. But I like how this looks quite a bit. I feel like I could use this for a lot of, like, older buildings. It kind of has that, like, rundown look to it a little bit. So I'm going to use that for a lot of older buildings, I think. Now, as for the endstone bricks, I'm going to use these for a lot of exterior, I think. A lot of, more of, like, sandstone. I just really like how it looks. It's very clean at the same time, very rustic as well. I also feel like this could be used in a lot of kitchens, like for backsplash and things like that. There's a lot of things that we could really do with some of these blocks. Other than that, as far as I could tell, I couldn't really see anything new. Obviously, I'm sure I'm missing some things that some of you guys will probably yell at me for, like, oh my god, how'd you miss this? But I'm pretty sure those were just the main things added were the banners, some of the new blocks. I didn't really see anything new as far as like going through all this stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's put some of these blocks away and let's go continue working on this building that we were working on last week. So it actually turned out pretty well last week. I actually really like how it's looking. I think it is pretty tall. I mean, it's not extremely tall, but it's like one of those mediumly tall buildings. I like the fact that I'm finally getting into some of the more row buildings. We will have some skyscrapers mixed out, throughout this entire area. But, a big portion of the city, I always say this, is the smaller portions of them are what's very, very important. So we definitely want to continue that. So let's continue with the same design pretty much. So 5 block gap, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got the new iPhone 7. I never thought I would get a new iPhone like as soon as it came out. Only reason why I did was because of the fact that I switched to Sprint. I'm now finally off my parents' phone plan because I was using up a lot of their data. Who knew YouTube uses a lot of data, right? Yeah, but I watch a lot of videos like when I'm at work. It's not really watching, just more putting the videos on and listening to them. So I do that a lot at work. So I was eating through a lot of data, and I got the new iPhone 7 when I switched over. I was considering sticking with my iPhone 6s, but I figured, like, you know, what's the point? Why not just get the new phone? And I figured, you know, why not? You know, it is weird not having a headphone jack. I'll admit, I know it's a big reason why a lot of people are not buying the new iPhone. And actually won't say it's that bad of a thing. I mean, it's not. I think they did it quite well, and there will be adapters to where you will not need Bluetooth headphones to get them to work perfectly and stuff like that. There will be adapters and stuff so you can charge and listen to your phone at the same time. That is the problem that I'm running into as of right now, is when you watch videos, especially off Wi-Fi, your phone goes through a lot of battery, like, very quick. So as of right now, I can't really charge my phone and listen when I'm at work. So usually I just kind of put my phone on airplane mode for like 30 minutes, and it's pretty much like back up to like 70% in 30 minutes if you put it on airplane mode. So it's not really that big of a deal. I think I will get Bluetooth headphones, not the Apple ones. I'm not going to pay $160 for Apple headphones because I probably feel like they're going to break as soon as the warranty runs out. It's just a ridiculous amount to pay for like small headphones. Like if they were like big headphones, it might make a little bit more sense, but they're like the tiny ones. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to pay $160, $200 for Apple headphones. I'm not that big into Apple stuff. But I think the one thing that Apple did do correctly is Apple is very good at user-friendly things. Like, I actually will say, I've never been a big fan of Apple's new phones. I feel like they've kept getting worse. But I feel like the new iPhone is actually better than it's better than I expected. It actually seems very smooth. I haven't really had any problems with it. Only other problem I've had with it so far is like texting. Is like it's still going to my old phone for some reason, even though it was also an iPhone. So I'm not sure like why it's doing that. Come on, place it. I can't do that anymore. They like made it to where it's like impossible. Dang it! Stop it! I should have not have put this middle one. I used to be able to like do that. Like they made it to where you can't anymore. Like you have to be like really. Got it. Oh, you just gotta be really quick. Got it. Yoo-hoo! I pretty much got down the entire thing, but you know, it still counts. Alright, let's fill this back in over here. Coming all the way back up. So I'm not sure what this building is going to be. It kind of looks more like an office building. And I think I'm going to make it a lot longer than it is wide. So being that we were kind of short on space here because of the road, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a pretty long building. And I feel like that would actually make it look very, very nice. And I'm like kind of like not modern, like not really old either. It's like in between like old and new at the same time. Like I don't know how to describe it. It's like just one of those buildings where it's kind of hard to describe. So is that what we did on all of them? So this one goes all the way across. So this one, we need to have our sandstone stairs, excuse me, come all the way across, what, here? Is that right? Am I doing that correctly? Yep. All right, so there we go. So then what we'll do is maybe add one more pillar, maybe even one or two. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Just kind of laying out these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I'm not sure if you guys have been keeping up with like all the Twitch and YouTube stuff going on nowadays. One of the things I could talk about that, you know, is a very good thing is Twitch is uploading they are at, oh my god, my words today. Like I just had like a really long day or something. Like you think I smoked like all day today. I've never smoked in my life, but you would think I have with how much I can't talk. But anyways, going back to what I was trying to say was Twitch added a uploading service to their, to their website, which is actually a very big thing for Twitch. Twitch is all about, or was all about live streaming and, getting your people to come back day in, day out with your live streams. But now it's kind of different because they're making it more like YouTube to an extent because of the fact that you can now upload videos to Twitch. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. I'm not sure if they're trying to make it more like YouTube. I feel like that could either be a good or bad thing when it comes to like that idea, because I think YouTube is like known for the uploading content, but I feel like Twitch is all about live streaming, and I think that's always what it's been about. So to me, it's kind of weird, I think, but it might just take some getting used to. But we'll have to wait and see, because it's in beta mode right now. But I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure if it's gonna catch on. Hopefully it does, because I am actually starting to use Twitch more with my other channel. Weeby Stranger and I have been streaming quite a bit. We stream probably 2 or 3 times a week now. Especially on the weekends, we stream quite a bit as well. If you are interested in my other channel, I will start mentioning this a little bit more, since we are uploading almost weekly content, and it's actually starting to get to really good content, I think. But what we are doing is we are live streaming almost every single week, probably 2 or 3 times a week over on our Twitch channel for my other channel. And this other channel just we play a lot of like Rainbow Six Siege as of right now. And the next couple weeks, we're going to be playing a lot of Battlefield 1. You're going to see a lot of content coming out on the YouTube channel for that as well. But right now, it's a lot of first-person shooters. So if you want to see other content like that, if you want to support my channels in those ways, you can by subscribing. The link to my other channel will be in the description. But if you want to watch other content other than Minecraft, that will be the the channel to go to. You're not going to see any like building or anything like that on that channel. It's going to be a lot of other games. The closest thing to building I could say would be what is it? 7 Days to Die is like going to be the closest thing you're going to get to that, just because we have to build a base and stuff like that. But speaking of 7 Days to Die, there's one thing I think one thing that YouTubers always try to do is, how can I evolve my channel? And I've been trying to do this for quite a long time, as you guys probably know. And, if I'm being honest, probably hasn't really succeeded, but it's not that big of a deal. There's something that I think I will be doing with a lot more videos. So recently, I haven't really been uploading too many like videos weekly on this channel like I used to. It used to be, I used to get a video every single day of the week on my channel. But now it's more kind of down to 1 or 2 videos a week, which isn't a bad thing. It's not, as long as I'm uploading videos, I don't think it's that bad. But the thing I'm doing is, hold on. Wait, so this one's supposed to come all the way over? Wait, I'm confusing myself. So they're both supposed to come all the way over. Okay. Wait, is this on the right height? I'm like losing myself right now. Sorry, guys. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So, as you guys know, I am known for making houses. Houses are like the thing I'm known for. People will come to my channel only for houses and designs and stuff like that, which I think I'm going to, go off that idea again. So, and not just including the Minecraft house series, what you're going to see from me more is you're going to see a lot more of houses and other games. So, for example, I've been playing some 7 Days to Die. I'm going to, be uploading some houses I made in those games, because I feel like I've always liked building, and I've always liked the creative aspect of those things. So why not, make houses for people in other games, like 7 Days to Die, for example, like bases, stuff like that. Terraria, I might start playing that, so I can upload houses for that as well. I like more the 3D style, though, so I'm not sure how that would really work. I'd really have to, like, try it out beforehand, if that makes any sense, but hopefully you guys get the idea. But mainly the idea is I'm going to try to start uploading, like, houses to other games, and just, like, things I build in other games. I want to start doing that. Come on, place it. I don't know why I can't place it anymore. Like, you used to be able to, like, if you break it real quick. You can't do it anymore. Alright, I'm just going to do this the fast way. There we go. Just knock down this. There we go. Yep. There we go. Let's redo this pillar pretty much. It's kind of annoying that you can't do that anymore. You used to be able to. Yeah, so basically, I'm thinking about starting up a Sim series, a 7 Days to Die series. Any game that, has a building aspect, and like house building, base building. I want to try to start doing more videos on those when it comes to, bases and stuff, because I think that kind of stuff is very useful. That's what people want to see. They want to know how to make a nice base. So I think I'm going to start doing that more often. You're going to see a lot more of those videos popping up on my channel. The 7 Days to Die one, you'll actually see in the next couple of days, hopefully. I've been working on it for 2 days. 7 Days to Die is a very slow-paced game, so those videos will take a little bit longer. Sims can come out pretty quick, I think, if I come up with a design. So there's really a lot of things that I want to start doing with houses in general, bases. So if you have any games that you want me to upload a house in, or make a design and keep uploading content to it, let me know in the comments, because I want to start doing that kind of stuff more and more. Because again, I like building, so why not kind of get my audience back and reach out to different audiences at the same time while still keeping true to the roots of things, right? So I think it's kind of the best of both worlds, and hopefully this change will be for the best of my channel and for the audience alike. So that's kind of what I'm going off of here. I think this one will work. I think it has the right idea to it. I think this channel should only be for building and, building tips, building houses in other games. And no matter what game it is, you're still going to get Minecraft tutorials and stuff like that. But I'm talking about like just other games in general. I want to start uploading like houses and bases, stuff like that. So again, if you have any ideas that you want me to, or any games you want me to build a base in or anything, let me know in the comments and I will do that. Because I will say it is kind of a cool thing when I type in, you can type it into Google, you can type it into YouTube, Minecraft house tutorial. A lot of my tutorials come up like before anybody else's. And I think that's like a really cool thing. Like people watch my videos, and I think I alienated my audience, when I changed things, which I know why I did it. I don't regret it. I tried to change something. It didn't work. I took a risk and it didn't work out, but I think this will definitely be the best way to kind of continue things, with the same audience, right? So hopefully this gamble will work. It's not really a gamble. I'm not really changing my content. I'm just adding more to it again. So really, we're just kind of waiting to see what games we can build in. So I think there's quite a few games. There's tons of games that you can build and stuff. So if there are any games, it doesn't even have to be building, a house. If you want to just like Kerbal Space Program, if you want to know how to build a rocket, let me know. Any game that involves building, let me know, and I will do that stuff. One of the games I saw from Keralis, which I think looks fantastic, and a lot of you guys will wonder if I watch Keralis or not. I used to get that comment quite a bit. There's this, it's called Planet Coaster. It's basically building your theme park. I love games like that, and I actually reached out to the game developer because of the fact that I want to play more games like that. I think games like that are very, very fun and very fun to watch in a very fun way if you are creative. So I want to start doing games like that. Roller Coaster Tycoon, I might play until some of those other games come out. There's so many different options that I can really do and go from. So it's really just a matter of time and building up that audience in those ways as well. So yeah, again, I know I've said this so many times, but if you have any game, PC, Xbox, it could even be on PS4, and I will look into it as well. If you have any ideas for a video when it comes to building or anything like that, let me know in the comments. I do read the comments on a consistent basis, guys. So I don't just scam over your comments. I don't just go, oh, upload the video, just kind of forget about it. I do read the comments on probably like the last 10 videos. I always do. I always go back and read the comments and stuff like that. So I think it's always really important to get your guys' feedback. So definitely let me know in the comments, guys. And I think we're going to call it quits for this part. I know we didn't get too much done. Just kind of got caught up talking about some of the, stuff going on with Twitch and some of the other channels and, building and stuff like that. So bye-bye, guys. Thank you very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. And if you want to see house number 6, you will go find that. It will be the video before this one uploaded on my channel. It is a modern house, which I haven't done in a long time. So you guys should definitely go check that out if you want to learn how to build a very simple modern house. So bye-bye, guys, and thank you very much for watching.